Welcome back, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to our Bushrangers Run Expeditions series. So, last weekend was a little bit off with some of the stuff that went on. We had... I'm trying to remember everything, because we got a few red foxes to clear the mission, then we tried going after the European rabbits, we experienced a crash in the game, our first one since we've done the Hunter Classic on the channel, and then we finished off with getting 1 or 2 rabbits afterwards. So I'm thinking for this episode, I want to go after more of the, axis deer, because they've been a species we haven't actually really gotten or seen much of. We've been out. And you guys might notice too, I finally did unlock the, last little handgun or sidearm pouch here. Although I don't have the capacity for it, and I wanted to check something else. I have these hunting towers, but I don't know... Okay, 48 in-game hours, 24 hours real time. I was thinking maybe they'd be a handy way to set one up and try to get the rabbits from above. Not going to work because they take a day to be set up in place, so won't worry about that. We'll just try going around, try and get more of the feral goats, the axis deer. Take a little bit of a relaxing weekend because I had a little bit of a capture issue this morning trying to start a new series, and I'm still feeling a little frustrated from it, so I think a little bit of just simple hunting, going about, wandering a bit, is going to be the cure for that. I think I'll even probably try, let me draw the path. I'm going to try going on a loop like that, because I haven't really done anything like that going into this far eastern area of the map. So we're going to head up that way to start, see what we can find out there, and just take in some sights and enjoy a little bit of downtime and relaxing with the Hunter Classic. But yeah, the only animals I don't think we've really gotten much of have been axis deer or the feral goats. I know the feral goats, I still have that one little criteria to meet. Well, not that, although I do need a female feral goat call, and I think that wraps up that first mission for them. But yeah, we'll just head out, we'll try seeing what we can get, try going on a different route than usual, and get into some places we haven't hunted before. What basically happened that has me not as irritated now, because I kind of frustrated and then exhausted myself going over, how much I was annoyed, is that when you record in OBS, it usually is pretty good with saving the settings and everything runs smoothly. You can boot it up every time and go forward with it. However, I guess because I had done a Windows update or tried something else, it wasn't detecting the sound or the audio source or the sound card properly. Well, I shouldn't say sound card because I don't think they really use those anymore, but it basically didn't pick up the audio properly as it was supposed to. And OBS doesn't give you any warning on the main screen something's wrong with your audio source. You'll have to start a recording and check your audio or your video capture and see if the audio is actually working or not. Because I overlooked doing that, I recorded a few videos that had no audio to them, so I had to scrap them all and kind of revert progress for the series I'm going to do. So it basically cost me 3 hours of time to get absolutely nowhere. And it could be easily solved if you would just have a little red exclamation mark by the audio or whatever audio thing is not working, that we can see, okay, something's wrong, let me check the settings from the main screen. OBS does not have that, or if it does, I don't know how to enable it. But what is really frustrating is when you go into the settings, you'll actually see an error message that basically says, audio device is not working. You can have it appear there, where it's completely hidden from your general view when you boot it up. I don't know why there's not a better warning on the main page, because this has happened a couple of times before, and it's always irritated me, and I think that's why it's got me again like this. It's something that would be much simpler, just you can easily see if you get started with stuff, but a little too enthusiastic for wanting to start the series, getting things going, the content was really rolling along well. I just didn't take a proper look like I should have, and I'm kicking myself in the butt for it. But it should be resolved now, we don't have to worry about that. That's nice to see right off the bat. Now we'll go try to track that down. Okay, it's not quite up far that way, it's over there. Now, see what this axis deer is, try to get it. And if we can get some missions done for the animals that we're going after this weekend, that'll be nice. An extra bonus just to wind us down and bring us closer to the end of this series. Actually, that reminds me, this is going to probably be episode 7, so then we're only going to have one more weekend of Bushrangers Run Expeditions. So I'll have to put out the... It will be the last Expedition series poll for the Hunter Classic. God, we've come a long way. Like, I'm trying to think of how many Expedition series we've done so far. Timbergold, White Rime, Bushrangers, Hirschfelden. I think there's been a couple... Pickbean Bay. There's been at least 5 others. Or, well, we've done 5 so far. I don't know the exact numbers, but yeah, when you think about it too, 10 episodes in each series, so 5 weeks per series. It's been one of our longer going ones for sure, but I've also enjoyed it because, again, the Hunter Classic can offer... Oh, what have we got up there? You're not an axis deer, you're a pig. Oh, actually, I also see something else moving. Oh, we got some kangaroos. I do think I need to spot both a male and a female and then harvest them. So I might have to try for them later. I just want to see if I can spot this axis deer. Because again, kangaroos we've gotten quite a bit of in some of the earlier weekends of the series because of their missions. But the axis deer, I think I was a little more behind on them. I think I may have gotten a couple, but not many. I don't see anything out over that way. Oh! I think I see it. I don't know if it actually sees us, but... You know what? He is a little guy, but I think I'll still take him. Oh, no, he did pick us up. You know what? I'll probably also use the scent spray right now. If I'd done that earlier, we might have been able to get away with that undetected. But you know what? We'll make use of what other opportunities are also here. Like, that wasn't a very good scoring axis deer either, I would think, because of just how small it seemed. But we do have the chance for the kangaroos up this way. Okay, yeah, so they are down over there. At least I think... I'm not sure what the mission actually is for the kangaroos. I know the last one was to take one with a brain shot. But I don't remember if I actually checked to see what their new mission is. I'm going to stop a moment and let's just see what we actually have to do for them. Okay. Oh, there you are. Yeah, click that, filter that out. Gender science. Oh yeah, spot a female, harvest a female, spot a male, harvest a male. Should be nice and simple, and I'm kind of surprised that this is, like, the next step, because it's not... The missions have generally been rather open for, like, going after a lot of animals. Like, Danger Floof had mentioned that maybe I should do a mission pack for, like, a series. I don't know if I'll do that, just because you really gotta, like, focus in on that specific thing. And with how long you could be trying for them, I'd probably try it more as a stream series to do, like, the missions. That way we have a clear objective to go for. Because just in a video series, I don't like jumping around too much in a lot of games, like cutting so much content out. I just find it kind of can mislead you into thinking the game's different than it actually is. Because there are a lot of things where I could see people just, like, cut out a lot of these big portions in order to get to the action only. But again, that feels like it's misleading a little bit. That's, I think, that's a bit of an issue I had with continuing doing, like, the Isle as a series on the channel, is... Yeah, there can be some action tucked in there, but you usually have to cut out so much time of just, like, nothing going on that it doesn't really feel right to do in a way. Because you'll get this, oh yeah, there's a lot of dinosaur action and trying to stalk and sneak and stuff, but that's only, like, 5% of what's actually happening in the game at times. So much of it is just a dinosaur walking simulator. So that's why I didn't really keep going with that. because I don't really have, like, these super long stretches of time I can devote to not a lot of content happening. It is why the Hunter Classic, I have the episodes kind of cut off at the half-hour-ish mark. Like, I know for a while there, I was letting them go up to, I think it was around, like, 40 minutes to 50 minutes? Oh, okay, I heard the hoop of a kangaroo, I think. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I think these guys are traveling a lot faster than I was giving them credit for, so I'm going to stand up and try to catch up a bit to them. Oh. Okay, yeah, the grass is going to be a bit of a problem for spotting, but it's not too far off from where the call that just went out came from. Oh, that's the lodge right over there, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. I actually didn't take a good look. Oh, yeah, that is. I can see the icon on our hunter mate. Didn't actually take a good look at the lodge to see what it is. That looks like maybe it's like an old rail station or something in a way. Okay, so where'd the roo go? Oh, there's movement up there. Yep, there's one. Okay, just... Oh, come on. Can we start spotting it? Okay, I think we started. Okay, so that's a female, but I do gotta harvest one, so you know what? Maybe we'll start with her. She's moving around a little too much for trying to take the shot this far. Oh! Okay, so there's one. And I think that's another female down there. I just need to spot it properly to make sure. Because I think it's the males are the really red ones. Yeah, that is another female too, okay. You know, I might have better luck with her down there. They are both pretty oh. Ah, no. Well, I'll keep following these two and see which one gives me the opportunity. No, there are actually 3 out here. Got the one right there. There's one, I think that's the second one, and then there's a third one lower down. No, maybe... no, see, there's a lot of scrub that really is here. Now that I've got the scene complexity set back up to, like, the high level, it makes it a lot more difficult trying to get good spotting on some of them. Oh. Okay, maybe as it goes up... No, I gotta stay crouching. If I go prone, I'd get too low. And instead of going just on a nice straight... Yeah, I'll have to just keep... Actually, let me see if I can even stand up and get a little closer. There we go. I mean, it did kind of spook her a bit into looking our way, but I think that actually helped us a bit because that gave us the opening to get a nice shot into the chest and torso. So we'll probably snag her, and I'm just going to cut right up through the mountains here, or through the mesa. I kind of been going around in weird circles trying for these ones, so let's just head up over and try to see what else we can get up to. If we're lucky, we'll find a male somewhere, spot, and take it. I don't know if we'll actually get anything for a female, like GM-wise. Let's see. A little bit. Not a lot, so we're not going to trophy shot her. Oh yeah, we're just going to cut our way right through the middle here. Just do a straight path like that, basically. I'm actually kind of surprised you don't see the paths you might make on the Hunter mate. I thought they might be a handy way of, like, helping you just go without having to open the map every so often, but whatever. It's not too big of a deal. I know I did say I wanted to try for the Axis gear too, but we won't pass up what opportunities are immediately present either. Besides, who knows, maybe if we get out to the east a bit more, we'll come across something we haven't really seen much of. It is the one part of the map I haven't really gotten to. Like, I've been all around here, I've been down over here. I think more down this way. I've been up over here, I was a little over here. So yeah, it's this pocket, and way up here I haven't really been to yet, but way, way north looks fairly empty. Although, I guess I could try hitting that as like our last episode. We'll have to see or not, because I think the only thing really up there might be more red foxes and rabbits. I'm not sure if I will go for that or not. I'll have to debate it a little bit. More hogs. I don't want hogs. We've already had enough of them throughout a lot of the series. Well, not, I guess, a little bit this series, but more just in general for the Hunter Classic. Hogs are a very common animal across a lot of the reserves. I mean, technically they are wild boar in Hirschfelden, but I mean, come on, it's just hogs. Hogs, pigs, boar, etc. Yeah, we'll keep going, see... Actually, I'm not even sure what that point of interest would be, so that might be interesting to take a little hike to and investigate. The other place was just an old farm, or barn, or homestead way out in the outback, so... kind of curious what might be tucked away in the mountains there. Or the mesas. Those are mountains out there, that's a mesa, I believe, there. Don't quote me, because I'm just taking a wild guess, really. Oh, there's more of the train track that goes through here. Actually, coming out here, this looks like it'd be a pretty good opportunity just, like, spot out and see anything. Well, of course, when I look, there's absolutely nothing, but... being up here does provide a pretty nice view. If there were anything to call or makes noise, shouldn't be hard to locate. Okay, so if I want to go there, it's basically, might as well just keep going. So it's probably around the back of that one, and then I'll curve around it. I gotta admit, it's a little weird to see, like, the very lush greenery of the mountains, and then have the Australian outback feel of, like, all the dust and sand and scrubland. Oh, well, speaking of the Axis deer, maybe we'll find some of them out here. We got another track of something else here. So what's this? They were going north, so we might have to keep that in mind. I just don't know if they would have cut back towards, like, the water, or they would have just kept going north. Nope. Oh, it's another feral hog. I can just see the butt end way up there. Oh no, so it's around this one, and then cut in between these two, and then we'll be able to see what that point of interest is. Yeah, depending on where you depending on where you are in the map, I am just atrocious today. I think it's still, like, getting over the blunders of what happened this morning. The map really feels like there are either areas where there's a lot of animals and opportunity to go for, or you will have a just completely empty stretch of like, wasteland in a way. Well, we do got some tracks, though. What are these? Feral hog. It's the one animal that I don't care about at all. That, of course, is now the most common to find on the map. Actually, it seems like they were just here a little bit ago, because one did go fleeing off. Well, that's okay. I don't mind that. Let them go. Oh, actually, is this hog or is this something else? Axis deer. Okay. I'm wondering... you know what? I'm not even going to, because that's just a hog somewhere, and I don't care. I wonder if this is, like... It was a previous, so I'm guessing this... They were going in the direction I was coming from. And it looks like this point of interest might just be a body of water. Yeah, that's really what it's looking like. I guess considering how isolated and remote the outback can be, any water source would be interesting to find. I was kind of expecting something a little more, you know? Like a building or something like a landmark. Well, okay, technically I guess this would qualify as a landmark of its own, but a little bit more interesting than just a pool of water. And unfortunately, it doesn't even look like there's anything around here trying to get a drink either. I mean, there is the tree there, but... Yeah. Oh, hang on, is there something over there? Or are those just rocks? Oh, those are just rocks. Wow, you can tell I'm having a... Yeah, I mean, it's nice to be out for a hike, but you still kind of want something to do for that as well. There's just nothing really here. Great. Okay, I'm going to go for a jog. We're going to try hiking our way out of here and go into the area north of the tracks. See what could be that way. Oh, excuse me. We came, we saw, we were bored, we left. That's basically tourism in a nutshell, isn't it? Okay, run our way up here, and then we'll also try to see if we get any other calls, or we can spot something in the distance as we're traveling. Oh. Well, speaking of things in the area, I didn't even realize we had a hog right there. I guess as long as you don't try to sneak up on them, they'll get scared and run off, so you don't have to worry about getting attacked. Well, if they went running, then I'm going to go running too. Actually, do I have first aid kits? I do have a couple still, or 2 uses of the one I've still got. Okay. Just in case I do something dumb and I do wind up getting trampled by a hog. I just take a look for sake of it. Yeah, nothing much out that way. More hogs. I mean, I guess I can try picking one off. It does give us something to do since we are trying to head off that area. We'll see what that one looks like. Maybe we will pick it. And let's see. You know what? I got 3 uses. I'm going to pop one right now. Oh. Okay, that was an axis doe. Got another axis deer. Oh. No, it looks like another doe as well. Oh, we had a... Okay, pig, I think that called could have gotten startled off. No, that one's going. Kind of surprised that they're going, because I didn't think... Oh, hang on. Way up there, we actually got an okay-looking axis deer. Now it's probably going... Oh! What's that staring us down to? No, there's something in the bush there, but I can't make out what it is. Oh! Well, look at the code on that one. We're not going to go for her, but yeah, the hogs get some really interesting colors, don't they? Okay, so the axis deer I'm after is way up there. God, I don't know if I should try from this far off with a shot. I don't think I'd be a good sniper, but let me just see what it looks like through the scope. Yeah, no, it's going to be too far from here, but if I can get a little bit closer, we actually might be able to try for it. There's the banded one up there. So I guess that's like a copper cow print. I wonder just how many different variations of the, like, feral hogs there are now. Because there's been blonde ones, there's been the banded ones, there's a cow print one, there's the copper cow print one, there's the copper coat. Okay, Is that the one I want? I can't tell from this distance. I think it is. I just need it to maybe turn and I can try for it. Oh, there was a goat call. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and try to just walk a little bit closer. I'll try and keep my eyes up there. Okay, no, that was... See, I've gotten so many male calls, but I haven't had the females make the noises for me. Like, the entire time I've been out in Bushrangers Run, we haven't... I don't believe I'd get the call of a female goat. So I don't know what is up with them, and they just want to be silent. Oh, and we got the special colored piggy up there, too. Well, we don't really care about her. We've just got to get up to a nice spot to try shooting that axis from. So we'll try to get up there and take it before this episode is over. And I don't know if it's like a very good scoring one, so we have to be careful about how sensitive it is, or it might just be an average. I haven't really actually seen a very good axis deer in all the time I've been playing yet. Not to say that's actually a lot of time, but still. The ones we've gotten so far have all been little, like, stick bucks in a way. Now, we are getting close to the reserve's edge, so hopefully if we do see it, I can just get a nice, good shot on it. That puts it down instantly. Okay, there you are. Thankfully, you stayed in the area. Yeah, no, I'll have to say. I don't know what is with the, like, how unsteady my shot was. Because I did just have the water bottle that I thought would have helped even that out a bit. But it did look like we at least hit it. We just have to follow up and find out where it's gone off to. I think one of the things I gotta do is, once I'm in a spot ready to try taking a shot, I've got to completely stay still for a few moments and then zoom in and try holding breath. I think because I was moving all right up until that point, that affected how steady my shot would have been as well. Yeah, we got a hog that didn't go running off, surprisingly enough. Oh, and... Oh, no, that's just an Axis doe. I was going to say, don't tell me that was the one that we just shot. Okay, let's get our way up to where it generally was. Some areas of Bushrangers, you get really nice visibility through it all. Others, it is just really difficult to actually spot through all the scrub and the bush that's there. Like, these are all Axis deer tracks. I don't know how far up he was, though. I think he was just up in this little corridor here. So I think we were shooting in between these two bushes. Yeah, that might be the track from it right there where we hit it. Let's see. Yeah, we got blood. It actually looks like it was possibly a decent amount, but let's see what it registers. Body. I kind of wish if it was a body shot, it would have been darker in color. Oh, and what do we got there? Is that a female or a male? Yeah, it looks like a female. Don't see the tusks very pronounced on it. I do have more 30-06 ammo, it's just that this is the most amount stack I've got, so we'll use it up to clear it out. I don't see any more of the solid semicircles from it. I think I really could have only gone this direction, though. Because I don't think I would have been able to go beyond the reserve's boundary. Although that might be a case in game they allow the animals to do that, which might be a bit of a problem for the player. Yeah, see, that's a problem. Okay, so I'm out of... Oh, there's another track from it. So thankfully, it looks like it did stay possibly in the reserve, but... Yeah, so you do have to mind where, or how close you get to the edges. At least if it goes down pretty close, they do give you a bit of a period of like 30 seconds you can run out, grab, and run back. Before it kind of kicks you way back to a lodge or your campsite. Yeah, so there's that female hog there. Again, we're not going to try going for her or getting her focus. I just want to follow these Axis deer tracks. That might be it, but I'm not sure. Because we did come across the one that was just like asleep. I feel like there's a potential that could just be another one sleeping down there. Okay, that's a doe. Hopefully this is him. We can just collect, end this episode off, and then next episode we'll go... I guess just kind of keep working up this corridor. See where it takes us up north and what else we might find along it. Yeah, you know what? It looks like that is him down, so I'm just going to stand up and walk to him. Wasn't my finest shot, but at least one was enough to put him down. We don't have to do this for too long. There you are. Oh, you kind of got your head stuck in the ground, don't ya? Oh, yes you do. You are vibrating. Okay, what's he give us? 32 isn't too bad. I think he's one of the best scoring axes I've gotten so far, which is kind of sad. But I've never claimed to be a good hunter. I'm just a hunter. And can we get your head into a nice kind of... There we go. That's not too shabby. And slide ourselves back here like that. And there we go. Picture like that. Okay, and with that, we will end this episode of our Bushrangers Run Expeditions right here. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of the series. Not a lot of content to it, like animal hunting wise, but we still got a couple of things and a few steps to one mission done. We'll see what else happens as we travel further north, and if we're lucky, we'll find a male kangaroo, do the spot, harvest, another mission complete. But thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. And until I see you in the next video, hunters and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.